Ba 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 ba. Loose trucks, 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 loose trucks. Ba 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 ba. Trucks. And welcome everyone to Loose Trunks. This is episode 7. Thank you for joining us on this fantastic, ridiculous ride that is Loose Trunks. A wrestling show made by us, the wrestling fans, for you, the wrestling fans. So thank you very much. We have got over 1,413 hits on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Shows you really care. We've also got 515 of you that like our Facebook page. That means we are more popular than Kurt Hawkins! Yeah! We're famous! And that means we are more popular than the Star Maker! Kurt Hawkins.
Oh, is that his name, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Star
wow,
Maker.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Star Maker.
Wow.
Not just that, we are more popular than the Shining Stars.
Yeah, why not?
They're colognes now. They're the colognes.
No, it's, you know.
Los Matadors.
Colognes.
Those two really terrible wrestlers
Costa Rican,
from
yeah,
Costa
Costa
Rica.
Rica.
Yeah. And we are more popular than the man that is forever tattooed on Matt Rowdy Howard Slam's ass. Mo Joe Riley! Yeah! And before he joined the Titus brand, we used to be more popular than Apollo Luz.
We'll never be as popular as him now.
But now he's part of the Titus brand.
He's got
It's
sponsorship.
impossible.
Yeah,
We're going to have to get to 600 fans.
What?
To be more popular
never
than
get
the
that popular.
entire Titus brand.
Wow.
We can do it!
But it's so far away, Sam. We're never gonna. I can't
We're
take this
85
stress.
away.
It's expanding as well.
Calm down.
Not
mate.
just that,
It's all right.
we have got a whopping 26 followers on Twitter.
I didn't even know we had a Twitter.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
26.
we tweet nip slips all the time. It's worth following us.
Exactly.
Twitter.
Yeah, not wrestlers, our own diplet.
Also, as
Our
well,
niplets.
we have got 74 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, that's slightly improved. On
Yeah,
Twitter.
that is. It's getting up there. And unfortunately, we still need more of you to subscribe to YouTube. We're only on 38, so come on, please.
That's our bread and butter.
I mean,
You know.
our YouTube's the whole point. Like the show goes on YouTube.
Fucking subscribe.
Subscribe and
don't
like
even get paid
our
for
Facebook page. Share it.
YouTube
And
thinks
thank you.
we're hate speech,
Yeah.
so we don't
Well,
even get paid.
to be fair, sometimes we are, yeah.
sometimes are hate speech.
But we,
Only sometimes.
in all honesty, thank you for joining us. It's episode 7, and by God, we've got a lot to chat about.
Again.
But I couldn't do it on my own, even though I am brilliant and I am the captain of the seas. I need my panel. So I'm going to start off with a man that got so involved with the upcoming pay-per-view, Great Balls of Fire, he set his car alight. Here's the picture. I mean, David Farrington.
Hey, I survived.
You did.
I tried to record it because I was going to create my own promo and try and do the whole limo scene with Miss McMahon.
Yep.
It would have been awesome. Or, maybe do something with Kane, Kane burning down the car or something like that. But yeah, that was horrific.
I mean, I've got to admit, I don't think WWE have ever had a fan go to that much effort to try and dig up
Setting
Great
your own
Balls of
car on
Fire.
That's
So,
I didn't set it on mine. No. I didn't set it
right.
alight. Insurance, come on, please cover me.
He set it alight. Don't
It was
believe him. He's
intentional.
full of shit. He's trying to get a free trip to WrestleMania.
No.
Hashtag burn. And of course, every show needs a showstopper and an intelligent one. So we hired not that man, but Adam Schofield.
Yay!
How you doing, Ad? You good?
Very hot.
Yeah, well, that is why.
Been sat here like 5 minutes.
Anyone who doesn't realise, you're thinking, where the bloody hell is their blazers? It's because England is finally hot! Yeah! So hot that I've got a chest redder than 10 beats from Sheamus. Yeah, that's how red my chest is.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty red. Yeah.
And finally, every show needs that sexy hunk. That panellist that is single, so all our women watchers have something to dribble over. Unfortunately, we couldn't find him, so we've got Adam Mack! It was.
Cheers.
How you been?
I'm alright.
It's been your birthday recently, hasn't
my
it?
birthday. Yeah,
How old are you now?
It was great. I'm 16. It's great.
16. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Well, happy birthday, Knob Cheese.
Aww.
You know.
Oh, it's got Daniel Brown wrapping paper.
Yeah, I thought of you.
Oh.
Did think of you.
I don't want to unwrap it now.
Well, you know,
Like
you
it.
can have sex with it later.
Okay.
It's for later
Is
anyway.
it? If it's later.
Well, you can open it now if you
This
want.
is a fucking Batista figure.
Unfortunately, it's not.
I will open it later. Okay. Was it if I win the Let's Do This, I'll open it as my.
Okay, yeah, fine. That is fine. You are the reigning champion.
I am. Of
Now you
course.
have a reason to stick around to the end of the show.
Yeah, there you go.
What's in the
There you
package?
go.
Ooh.
Well, that and we've got a lot to chat about.
Well,
a lot to chat about. So, without further ado, we are going to start on SmackDown. SmackDown is on Tuesday. SmackDown is on Tuesday. SmackDown is on Tuesday. SmackDown. Whoa! Now, is it just me? Let's forget about the pay-per-view because we will touch upon that. But SmackDown has been a blank. What has happened to Team Blue?
Well, it's been pretty bad, literally, until this week when Daniel Bryan came back. He came back. Yes.
Well-
Deserves a celebration because he came back. Yeah.
Oh shit, Adam.
I got really excited because Daniel Bryan came back.
Well, not for the first time in your life have you dribbled
God.
from the end
Finish
of
your
the
load
nozzle.
over Daniel Bryan.
It's all right.
So,
it gets me that excited. God.
I'll be honest, I'm going to just name 3 things that have been... This has pretty much been SmackDown.
It's nice, isn't it?
Nakamura has beaten everyone. The Fashion Files has been on point. The New Day have arrived. The Usos have got penitentiary. Bar that, let's go to Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank!
I mean, it is green for Money in the
Yeah,
Bank. so
Money in the
Hey.
Money, money, money. Don't know why I sounded like Shinsuke Nakamura there. I went rather Chinese.
He's
You know?
Japanese.
Well, Japanese, Chinese, they're all great. So,
Smooth.
Saved.
here we go. You were very excited about Daniel Bryan's return.
I was.
I would have been until he tarnished the coolest thing in the Money in the Bank, Carmella winning.
Alright, yeah.
And now, because next week on SmackDown, there's going to be a rematch for it. Now, we all saw Carmella win it in the most heel way possible. James Ellsworth, the living god. For me, the MVP of SmackDown at the moment. Climbed the ladder. Dropped it down. Impossibly the most heel move I've seen in recent years. Just for Daniel Bryan to come in like gonorrhea and ruin the party.
Oh, yes. Well, Ellsworth did insult his newborn baby girl. So.
Rightfully so.
I mean, rightfully so.
Rightfully
yeah,
so.
Fuck that baby, yeah.
He
God.
called it a hippie.
No.
It probably is a hippie.
He's not a hippie.
It probably rolls around in shitty underwear and then they use it on their compost spins. Like,
I'm sure that definitely happens, yeah.
Oh, well,
But it made logical sense, and it was a great thing for Daniel Bryan to do on his return.
So, I'm going to read you a few angry people that have said about this case. It was a good match, wasn't it? I enjoyed the match.
It was a good
Nice
match.
few
It was
spots.
good.
It's good.
Charlotte doing the flip off the side was
Cool
brilliant.
thing.
Loved that. And I loved the fact that actually I thought Natalya had a great match. In it. I thought she'd done a lot of really cool moments. Very hard hitting. But we've got Ryan Aarons, good old Ryan from Oklahoma. He's done the respectful thing. Hasn't used the word fuck. You can use it. We applaud it.
Alright.
I effing hate Daniel Bryan. Besides that fault, They ruined this story and the potential with Carmella being the top heel on SmackDown. She won in the most heel way, and now let's pretend it did not happen and start it over. Agreed?
Can I start this one off?
Yeah?
I can't agree with that, like, at all. Like, because the thing is, what I loved about the ending of that match is that it pissed everyone off so much that even the proper marquee fans who love to know everything about wrestling and will love to predict what's going to happen are so pissed off about it. It's like, they've ruined this historic moment and all this. It's like, that was the point. They're fucking hills. They're meant to piss you off. That's what they do. And then Carmella comes out on SmackDown and gives the best promo she has ever given.
Yeah, no, but he's not saying that. He's saying he loved all of that.
Yeah. So
But he's fucked off with Daniel Bryan for taking it off her and making that match on SmackDown.
What, then redoing the main event?
Yeah, but surely that's a
So
good
it-
thing, though. Because,
Another point.
Because like now, if
What
like
is-
Carmella wins it again, that's going to be even more heat on it.
Well, you got Kurt Bartlett Jr. from Williamstown, so he's a posh guy, New York. I called it. They would fight for it again, and I swear, Carmella better win it back, otherwise the whole thing's been pointless.
I think it will be pointless if Carmella don't win
if
it again.
Carmella doesn't win, then that's a missed opportunity.
The idea with Money in the Bank is that it's meant to be controversial. The idea of handing over a briefcase and winning whenever you want, that's controversial enough as it is. So to have the women win the most controversial way is absolutely brilliant. And then to do it again, and then even if Carmella does win again, she can then go, yeah, I'm a 2-time Money in the Bank champion.
Well, I hope she does win it again, because someone very close to the show, Callum Main, said total abuse of the power by the people's coward.
Who's this?
Can we delete friend requests?
Whoever this mystery retard is, he obviously doesn't deserve to have that opinion.
Well,
can't
I'm not
say
being
that.
funny.
Can't say that.
Mystery mentally challenged person.
Well, all I'm saying is this Callum guy who talk like that could find himself back on the couch, because that's a bloody good point. Daniel Bryan even said this was the most retarded thing about the whole I'm taking it back. He even agreed that the match is a non-disqualifying match. Like, no disqualifications, anything can happen. So Ellsworth did nothing wrong by climbing up the ladder and handing it to her.
Yeah.
Well, he's contradicted himself by taking it off her.
But then the fact that
Daniel Bryan is a dickhead! A dickhead! A dickhead! Yes! Yes!
No!
Yes! Yes!
Most
Yes!
of the crowd agree.
Yes! Yes!
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
It's very 50-50 in
Plus,
it.
why is this happening right now?
Well, he just deserved to get some Empire punishment.
Brian.
The one thing I will say, though, with the fact that they're redoing the Money in the Bank match, regardless of how they've got there and whether you agree with him taking it off or not, I think it's definitely a brilliant move to redo it.
Well,
because
it's got people talking a lot as well.
Exactly, and now we're going to get a SmackDown with a Money in the Bank ladder match.
I'm
intrigued
because it's got to have at least 40 minutes. Otherwise, what is the point?
It'll have
I don't know. It's going to have at least half hour.
half hour.
Yeah.
I just think you should have more.
Like, unless they do some ridiculous quick.
Like
finish or
you could do an hour of SmackDown on that match. If
True,
you want
but
it to be
SmackDown-
that, if you want it to be that historic moment, that historic match, that pinnacle, build it, make it like an Iron Man match. Make everyone guess that at one point Natalya might win it for all the cats in the world. Think at one point that Becky Lynch might win it for every Irish folk screaming at how bad their life is. Like, give people hope.
Sorry, all of Ireland.
Well,
Like the forgotten TLC
But yeah.
on SmackDown that we can't talk about because the winners can't be announced who they were.
yeah.
One of.
Well, the thing is, for me, it was a good match. I think it is a shame. I just would have left it as it is.
Yeah.
She cut a great promo.
Should have been left.
And I think, don't get me wrong, if she wins it again, yeah, it won't hurt her as much. But I think it just would have been nice to have seen a complete dick move, and there's no arguing with it. It's just, deal with it.
I would have been fine if they had left it, but at the same time, going with, we hope that it's a long match on SmackDown. It did feel a little bit short. Like Money in the Bank. So,
Well, it was, yeah, there wasn't
like,
too much
if you go with the match as a whole, yeah, there were some great spots, but if you take out the ending, it was a good match, but it wasn't it's not going to be very high up there with other.
It wasn't
Money in the Bank
amazing.
matches.
There's literally
Very low
only
in
like a few
comparison.
spots in the match I can remember.
Now,
That was it.
speaking of a great match, one took place in form of the tag team titles.
Oh,
The
what a
Usos versus the New Day had me wetter than any prospect of a X-rated Alexa Bliss video coming
Whoa,
out.
Whoa, yeah. It was good, right?
I
It
think
was
Wilkie's
good.
passing out
Exactly.
somewhere.
It was like, for me, it just had everything a tag team match needed
Oh,
to
they
have.
just-
There was
It was-
spot
it was-
after
it was
spot.
great.
I mean, Big E done a suicide dive at one point. It was amazing. A man of
Am
these
I-
size shouldn't be able to jump
He
like
does that. This crazy
Am I-
dive. He just takes them both out.
Am I right in saying that back when New Day were Raw Tag Team Champions, or would have been World Tag Team Champions, fucking ages ago, and the Usos were the old Usos? Did they have a rivalry back then?
I think they definitely had a feud. At some
Yeah, because
point.
I feel like they definitely did. Because I remember, I think it was that.
Well,
I think it was Usos New Day where they were just
Must have
having
been when New Day were
banging
heel
matches,
still,
but the
yeah.
Usos were unfortunately quite boring as characters. But now, where the Usos are just knocking it out the park.
And their promos
at
as
the
well.
moment.
They're not just.
And in the match itself, like again, the ending, screwy finish. I can see why people were complaining.
I can
That was the only
see.
part I didn't like the screw finish.
The only
Like,
reason
it
I
should've
fucking
had-
hated the screwy finish was because it fucks with my predictions. Because I said the Usos were going to win, but technically they didn't win.
They didn't either.
so-
Because I thought you were going to try and pick me up on a technicality. I'd be like, no, bullshit. They did not win.
They did not win.
And not just that, I also think one of them is getting scary. Like, he's becoming The Rock almost. That he's like
He's
the
good,
way
he's not obviously
the
he's
way
not.
he looks and the way he's chatting on the mic. It's like that reminds
got-
me of a young Nation of Domination, Rocky Maivia, cocky, bad, like, you know, because you got the one who just like you. I get confused over you guys. I do apologise, but you got the one who's like constantly like, yeah, you tell him.
He's like the
Always on the
rap
verge
guy,
of
yeah.
one
He's
stretch,
He's
so
like the
not
MC
finding the back
to,
of his
like,
throat.
the main guy. Yeah. So-
But the main
The hype
chat,
guy,
yeah,
like,
is
yeah.
just fucking off the chain. You know, the Uso Penitentiary is possibly for me the greatest turnaround in a character this year. The Usos, I
Oh,
think,
yeah. I'll agree with that.
absolutely
It
It
nailed
took
it.
them time
It's
to
up
do it,
there.
but now they're there and they're nailing it.
It's,
Absolutely nailing it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed the match. I even enjoyed the ending, even though I wanted to see a clear-cut winner because the match was that awesome.
Yeah, that
I think
It
the ending
left
would have
you
been
kind
better
of like,
with-
oh well, fuck it, we'll have some more of that then.
I'm
please.
glad they did it in the sense that there's going to be more.
Yeah.
Like, it makes it very likely that they'll have a match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
is there going to be one more SmackDown pay-per-view before SummerSlam? I'm not
Yes,
sure.
there is.
Battleground.
Battlegrounds.
Is there
been
what? So
announced.
it's
But,
Balls, Battleground.
So I'm glad for that because it makes it more likely that there'll be some sort of like they might drop the titles to New Day at Battleground and then have one more match at SummerSlam. So that's awesome if they do that. But it's still a bit like you had such a great match and then they just walk out. It's like, it's like when you're just about to have a really good wank and then you stop at the end.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Why would you stop at the end?
Which
A
we
choker.
can
A choker.
A choker.
Yeah.
A choker.
So not just that. You mentioned the upcoming pay-per-view. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. One, as a TV show, it is bloody hard to cover all of this. Do we need Battleground? But I'll tell you why
not.
we might need Battleground is because of the outcome of one match. What was my favourite champion, Jinder Mahal, versus Randy Orton, and accordingly in Battleground they're going to fight for a third time in a Punjabi prison match.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck
bring it
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
If it's
yes.
actually in a
How
Punjabi
can you
prison
guess
match,
that? That is one
that's
of the
gonna be
worst
amazing.
fucking matches ever
No,
created.
it's amazing.
It's
It's Punjabi
awful.
prison.
I
It
mean,
is so
for
awful.
me,
You've seen it
for
recently.
me, McMahon just screams racism like no other at the moment. We've got an Indian champion. Yep, let's make him come down with the Taj Mahal behind him, call himself the modern day Maharaja,
he's
get
got
the
the
crowd to
Bollywood
chant
boys.
USA like it's 1980s and it's still socially acceptable to boo the Far East. And now we're going to have a Punjabi prison match.
Amazing,
Because
amazing.
that makes the most sense because we have an Indian
I
champion.
really hope that's not true because it's just such a shit match.
To win the match, you gotta get over this ridiculously sharp and dangerous bamboo if you can't get out the gate, and then you gotta get over even more dangerous bamboo. It's fucking wood. Like, no.
Unless they put a
Bamboo's
tiger
shit.
running round in the
Bamboo's
middle
Bamboo's
of
actually
the
a
other
grass,
one,
but,
I
yeah.
couldn't give a fuck about the Punjabi prison match. I'm with you there. I want to see a
think it'll be
tiger
amazing.
in the middle bit running round. So you got over the first
Fucking
one,
outrageous.
and now you got to take on the fucking bloodthirsty tiger, whose top meal is Maharajas.
To be fair,
Wow.
I thought their match at Money in the Bank was a pretty decent match.
I
to be
love
fair.
them.
It was a good match.
It was good.
Great match.
It was good, and you know what? I've got to admit, I'm slowly coming round to the Jinder.
Yes.
I'm slowly coming round.
He's good.
Only because he has 2 bodyguards, and I forgot to mention this last time, that take the sickest bumps I've seen him wrestling for years. Randy
Flail
Orton
around.
nearly killed him
That
at
RKO
Backlash.
through the table.
When he
was
just
amazing.
flipped him up like a pancake and he laid there on the table. And he done the same again this month. He just doesn't care. He's flipping sing boys like they're pancakes.
That was the one where he did that, and then there's a shot of Orton just going, ooh,
Oh, break his
like,
neck.
actually hurt that guy.
It's
I would like to have seen.
Oh fuck!
I really hope that someone does that to Orton and we never have to see Orton again.
Ah, poor Orton. I
Yeah,
like Orton.
right,
I think he's
he's
good.
okay.
Orton hasn't been good
He
since
says-
2004. And, hey, nothing you can say.
Oh, I don't
On
agree
your
with
own
that.
now.
I'm telling you, he is a poor man's Christian.
Oh, Christian wasn't
It's
even
not
poor.
even really comparable. but
Christian's a
alright.
poor man's Christian.
How dare you? How dare you?
Shut up, I'm a
So,
peep.
the other match was a debut women's match for Lana.
We saw a lot in
who
that
was
match.
wearing fuck all.
Exactly.
Yeah, we saw a lot.
There's some
Saw a bit of
fanta-
cash,
there's
saw a
some
bit of nip.
fantastic
And we
skills
saw that
online.
she has some really good wrestling moves.
She was wearing.
She was alright.
She was wearing an attire where it looked
Just,
like she'd got it, and then that night decided, you know what? I'm just gonna cut more holes here and here.
Needs to be
That's
skinny.
literally what it looked
I
like.
wasn't complaining.
No,
I wasn't
but
complaining.
yeah, she did have some good wrestling moves. I thought
thought it was a very good match
a
and
lot better than I
a
was
lot of
expecting.
people
It
thought,
was
yeah.
the match was okay. It was better than I thought it was going to be for a Lana debut match. But
And we almost saw Snatch, so I'd say 5-star. It's not a 5-star. We're going old school here. It's a 10-star. 10-star match. 10-star.
10-star Tenzai or a Tenzai
Oh,
10-star.
don't take much.
God, it's been a while since we've done that. We had 6 people battling it out. Because we won't mention that the Ascension were the second from last match against the Fashion Files in the Fashion Police. All right match, no needed, but you know, gone.
Could have given that extra time to the women's match.
Yeah, the Money in the Bank men's match,
Oh,
from start to finish, possibly one of the best Money in the Banks ever in history. Beginning bit, what I loved about it was you had Michael Jackson walking
Fuck
out.
off, Sam.
Oh, his gunshot. Bang, bang, bang! Out the match you go! Oh, woo! I'm a bad, bad wolf, and I don't like you, Nakamura. Yes, Baron Corbin.
That was terrible, Sam.
That
Terrible.
was the queerest howl I've ever heard.
Well, that's enough from you. For me, Baron Corbin. Great way of starting.
It was a
What
cool way to
way to
start.
start,
Yeah,
yeah.
great way to start.
Great way to
it.
start.
You know,
I mean, your views on Nakamura are extremely questionable.
Well,
That was a great way to start it.
Don't get me wrong, but
they're not going to change because just because you make a wrestler beat everyone on the SmackDown. I mean, he's beat Kevin Owens 3 times. Let's get real. Kevin Owens is the daddy of wrestling,
But-
and you've got this silly gum shield man beating him 3 times.
well, no,
squashing him.
because
What
Nakamura
is the
is
point?
Nakamura.
What
Still
is
don't
the
get
point?
Your
No,
thing.
Sam.
He comes out in red PVC. Enough said. Anyway,
No,
it was a very good match.
Don't
We
get
had,
please
we
do.
had.
You're
Cut
beating a
the
dead
mic.
horse here, Sam. Leave it alone.
Clearly,
leave it
you lot
alone.
are beating your dead horses over Nakamura.
Yeah.
But we have got what is awesome about it is we saw so many moments in that match. Not all of them went right. Like for example, when Dolph Ziggler ran up the ladder and he went to jump on the thing and AJ knocked him. That was kind of a bit like
A bit naff,
messy. But then we had moments like, for example, when he got attitude adjusted on the ladder, Kevin Owens when he outside by AJ Styles.
There
That
was,
was
like,
sick.
there was like 3 times where Kevin
AJ
Owens died,
Styles.
basically.
oh, that's
Yeah.
the sickest bump.
Holding on to the briefcase. Dolph Ziggler pulling it away and smiling. What I loved about it was, he may have unhooked it.
Could have done,
May
couldn't he,
have
then?
unhooked it, and Dolph Ziggler could have just been sitting there thinking, oh, bollocks, that didn't work. But he was that confident that it was going to work, he sat there smiling. And for me, this Dolph Ziggler we're seeing now, come on, it's surely making sense.
Yeah.
I'll admit, because I said a few episodes ago that I don't really care for Dolph Ziggler that much, and to a degree that's still the same. But I'm starting to come on board to what he's been doing lately. Like, there's still not much to him. Like, I still can't. I don't get a sense of what any sort of character is at the minute, but he's consistent at least.
Yep.
So, I no longer like, oh, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm now like, I still don't care much, but he's good.
I thought Sami Zayn had a lot of cool moments in the match. Thought he had a solid performance.
It was good. Like, pretty much like the first half of the match was building on the whole style. Like, can Sammy, get to it?
Bit gutting that he didn't. I mean, the crowd were pumping for him as well. They were singing his tune. Not as loud as the tune when Nakamura ran down.
Well, of course.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't like the geezer, but I respect the fact that the fans sung that loudly and that passionately.
Whilst he was still fighting,
Yeah.
So-
you gotta admit as well, the moment that the stare down between Styles and Nakamura.
That was probably the
But-
biggest. That's probably the
amazing.
biggest pop there's been in the last few months.
That was cool because it's Styles.
Well, no,
No, the two, that's-
You got to
because
have
of their
the
history.
two.
Sam,
You couldn't.
as
You
well.
couldn't have. You wouldn't have had that moment with Styles and say.
I don't know, fucking
No, not even Owens. I'm just
like,
trying.
like Sami Zayn.
Styles and
Yeah.
Cena, you could.
No.
No,
no,
one.
not like that. Not like
See,
that.
see,
That
see,
was different.
See, the reason it worked was because they've got history, because they had a fucking
Outside WWE as well.
Because they had one of
It's
the
not
best
happening,
matches ever at Wrestle Kingdom. What was it? 10?
10. They're
10,
one of the best
yeah.
feuds ever. Like, literally, to understand those
Exactly.
two going at each other is for you. Right. So that is like Rock, Mankind back in the day when. Do you remember with the chairs, everything like that? It's that big of a feud at that time.
So
Okay,
the
so
voice
that-
of God
Voice
there
of God
telling me
Thanks,
that
God.
I need to watch.
Yeah.
Japanese god.
Just
Watch.
stop
Yeah.
dissing Shinsuke.
You
It's
know.
their match at Wrestle Kingdom 10. Watch
You,
it,
you
it's
piss
good.
people off
But
so
then-
much about Shinsuke that our crowd keeps talking.
Exactly.
Look, I'm just saying, I did not sign up to the Thriller LP. That's
I
all.
will hit you with a Kendall.
Didn't sign up to it.
Let's
But-
move on so that
Pay
our
per
crowd
view,
could.
pay per view as a whole.
I really enjoyed
Very,
it.
very good,
I
yeah.
loved it. I know people have got a lot of problems with it before the screw finishes, but fuck it, it's entertainment at the end of the day. So
I thought the right person won the men's Money in the Bank as well with Baron.
Well,
I think
I
for the
think
next few months it'll be great for Baron to have that to sort of tease it as well.
I'll be honest as well with Baron Corbin. You know, I mean, what easy opponent is he gonna get by defeating Jinder Mahal?
Well,
I
could
think-
be
I
Jinder,
think-
could be.
I mean, I gotta admit, I'm curious on how that can sell. Baron Corbin, as I love him, I love his finisher, I love his gimmick, but can he sell a main event match with Jinder Mahal?
Not a heel versus
Because
heel,
their
no.
Well, we don't have to,
their
really.
two stories don't really make that much sense.
Yeah, but like
at the
Baron
moment.
could like sort of hold on to the briefcase for about 6 months, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Could
yeah,
be,
yeah.
him
No,
versus-
he could. He
It could
could.
be him versus Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn.
So-
like, say Sami Zayn finally wins the gold and then Baron comes out and beats him straight away.
That'd be
So,
brilliant.
so
Right.
we that would be awesome. So we're saying that Baron Corbin's holding it for a long time.
I reckon.
When you thinking cashing in?
I reckon Survivor Series.
Oh,
SummerSlam.
Great.
Yeah. I'm going to say Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble. There you go.
all right.
What I do think, and granted, when this comes out, it will be after that Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, so this could mean absolutely nothing depending on who wins. But assuming Carmella wins,
Yeah.
I reckon she'll hold it until like early next year.
Okay. See, I think she will cash. I think she'll cash in before Corbin, and I think Corbin will
I can
cash
see
in
that,
at Elimination Chamber.
Oh, interesting.
Quite late.
So I think he will. You know, you might see someone like Sami Zayn finally win the title in that sort of match, and Corbin comes out, does an edge. So, yeah,
Cool.
good. Well, with that all being said and done, we kind of briefly touched upon all things New Japan by chatting about AJ Styles and Nakamura.
And I think the voice of God
God,
who
yeah.
chimed in sounded a lot like the guy from New Japan.
He did. He sounded
little
like the
bit.
world's largest panelist,
He
who
did sound
I'm
like
very
him.
grateful to have on the show. and I don't mention him enough on the show. That is
You don't,
Liam
sir.
Copeland. Also, as well, I suppose I might as well send you over to a pair of twonks, the traitor Callum Main and Rowdy Haslam. This is the All Around the World report. Impact guys and New Japan. Enjoy.
I've been doing that interning in the cafe.
Oh yeah, how's that been going? Like, you know.
It's been going well.
Yeah.
They like me. They're gonna let me eat food soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Like, you know, one day you'll be, you know, big as me. You know, and the sandwiches and everything.
Welcome to Impact Corner. Covered it.
Yeah.
As always, we are starting in the one place that's dear to our hearts. Robbie E,
Yeah.
just call us. We're worried.
Yeah.
We just want to know you're safe. We're not angry.
Honestly, they're putting this prick on TV called KM. I don't know what people are naming their kids these days. What kind of name is KM? It's like going to school. Like, if you didn't know his name was KM, you'd be looking at the register going, "You're right, cum. How you doing?" It's one letter away from cum.
Nice to meet you, cum.
You cum bucket.
You know something that's not going to be a cum bucket?
Right.
Slammiversary.
Yeah.
You want to see Gronk WrestleMania? Small time. We've got the most high-profile free agent, D'Angelo Williams. D'Angelo Williams, Matt.
What about Adrian Pearson?
Well, yeah, he ran for 2,000 yards.
He was pretty good.
He was good. No, you're right. Yeah, he was better. Yeah. He is a free agent, though.
Like
the
John
boy,
Terry.
yes. Like, no, John Terry's a different sport. I mean, technically, he would be a free agent, but he's basically on the same level as John Terry. Yes, he's run a bit. He's a person who has followers on Twitter, and that's why he's fighting with our man, Moose. Slammiversary, big superstar.
Big.
TNA is going straight up.
For some reason as well, I think it's too soon, but they're inducting James Storm into the Hall of Fame. And he's also still wrestling as well. I don't know whether you guys want to comment on this and put your opinion.
Anyway, got it.
I don't think we get one of them. Our budget's pretty low.
Cool.
What about you? Cool. I think it might be a bit too soon. What about you? Do you feel like this? Like,
I don't know. I mean, TNA have chucked superstars in there before. Kurt Angle, for example, they've gone on to do good things. So it's a building block for me.
yeah, Kurt Angle had this great entrance, though, you know.
Boom. Do you know another thing where like WWE are just a step behind?
Yeah.
Impact have just done a tour of where, Matt?
India.
India.
Yeah.
Up there with legitimate Indian stars,
Yep.
not like you Canadian Jinder Mahal. All right. Although you do nothing but good work.
It's not a ginger.
He's not even ginger. It doesn't even make sense. Full on Indian tour, good to watch. They're branching out. They're going up.
Sanjay Dutt won the X Division title, and he's an Indian apparently.
I like a proper Indian.
They
not
got
like
like a wrestler called
Canadian.
Mabea Sherry goes.
You are so good at it. ICW.
Yep.
What has been happening? You let me know.
Well, you see, Shug's Who's Party is coming out next month. Just want to give a shout out to Iron Brew and this beautiful flag here. If only our country could be as great as your Scotland. Basically, Shug's House Party, they're going to have a good old tag match. It's going to be Grado, who, I'm not going to lie, he entertained the fuck out of me when he comes out in his entrances these days. He goes, "I am the star of BBC, ITV, and Spike TV." This little old man was getting in his face. He goes, "Shut your face, Grandpa!" Yeah, so this tag match is Grado and it's Joe Coffey versus Sharp Samuels, and a good old return from the Champagne Supernova himself, Noam Dar. No Pinky, no party. The other big highlight was watching the greatest probably storyline I think I've seen in a long while. Where literally I always say this on like every episode, this is like disclaimer, it's called this Unchained Championship Wrestling, it literally lives up to his name.
It was. And do you know what I love about this match? Because I think I know where you're going. Is that it answers the real life question. How many times have we said it? What do you do when another man steals your sink? I've never known how to deal with that situation. Now we know. You challenge that man, don't you, Matt? And what do you put on the line?
Washing machine.
Washing
As
machine.
you can tell, I've lost a lot of matches like that because I don't even wash my clothes.
Well, it's the only thing you can get your sink back with, alright? There was a coast to coast into a washing machine, there was full on sink abuse. Wolf is gonna go places in that small WWE, but right
You
now,
missed one of the greatest spots as well, through an ironing board. Yeah. I apologise, back to the
he's big in ICW. one thing we would have to say is that I know there are, talking of free agents earlier, a couple of loose cannons out there now called Al Snow and Gregory Helms. And, well, they say good riddance to Bad Rush. I think we've got someone important to go to after this. And I don't think it's not Doug, no. I don't think that this man gets the respect he deserves because he's the world's largest correspondent. It's a very long handshake.
Yeah.
We're over to Liam Copeland.
Another state.
Oh, you're right, guys. How you doing? I'm Liam Copeland, and I'm the world's largest cleaner. I'm bigger than that Kim girl, and I am cleaning the Loose Trucks headquarters because, sadly, wrestling's finished in Japan. So these are my top tips on cleaning. Number 1, if you're getting a scrub. Right, mate. How you doing? I didn't know I had a guest today.
Top tips on cleaning.
Yeah, well, you know, because of the match. Yeah, the big match.
Yeah.
There's nothing in Japan no more. They've all left. So I thought cleaning, and also I was getting a bit negative and I was getting a bit angry and I want to be a bit more happier, mate.
But we got you like Pikachu. And
Yeah, I
you're
cleaned
doing
it.
a
I
good
put it,
job.
look, it's near the bin now.
I mean, I would really still like a report off you.
Well, I don't really want to do it, mate. I'll be honest, I'm in a happier zone now.
Oh, what about
I'm
the
all
bully
zen.
club?
Yeah, I thought of a new one, the cleaning club, and I'd like get people to come clean with me.
I don't see this selling.
Why not? I'm the cleaner. Kenny Omega was the cleaner, and he's the biggest. Well,
get it! Kenny Omega, the cleaner.
Yeah.
Pipe bomb. I leave it to the
I
profession.
don't know what's going on, but my top tip.
And welcome to the Oriental Wrestling Report. Yeah, wrestling happens, there are matches I will talk about, and there was this armbar guy who really said...
You're right, guys. I'm back. The world's largest foreign correspondent. The world's largest Bullet Club member. I love hate, so I thought I'd come back. I'm done with the cleaner, but not that cleaner, because that was the match. My two-sweet match. Not of the week, not of the month, not of the day, of the century, of the world, of the... I can't mark out on this match more than anyone could, and Vince Russo, if you don't like it, guess what? Suck it! Because this match is the greatest match of all time. Dave Mills is right. Over 6 stars. You can't even count that. Watch it. If you haven't watched it, then realistically, you're a bit of a loser. Because it's mark after spot after spot. And guess what? We still don't know who won. Because it was a draw. So there's no winner. 60 minutes. Go for it. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Have some Pringles. Have some love. And remember, more important than any of that, if you're not down with that, then I've got 2 words for you. Suck it! Also, fuck the revival!
Well, you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed that report, and Liam's got it right. It is all kicking off in New Japan, and it was a very good month for them. And not only that, the Impact guys kind of had me interested. No, they didn't. You know why I'm not interested? Because Impact got rid of Al Snow and Hurricane Helms. Come on. Your 2 biggest players.
Terrible move.
I didn't even know they were there.
And there's still
If
no
you
Robbie
didn't have Moose,
Moose.
you'd be in trouble. You'd be in trouble. A lot more trouble.
It would be.
A lot more
You
trouble.
know, so with that all being said, we're going to briefly touch upon this because this was a little while ago, but we're going to take you to the Extreme Rules. So, Extreme Rules, can you remember it?
Not really.
No.
Well, this should be rather quick then. I can tell you why I thought actually it was a very good pay-per-view.
Oh shit! It was the kendo stick on a pole match.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Now,
How can we forget that?
starting
God.
with that MVP match where Bayley didn't have the minerals to get... She had it in her hand and then she bottled it like all wrestlers do. I can't hurt someone even though it's your fucking job. You Disney fuck. Come on, Bayley. Man up. Or woman up. Yes, we know you're cute and you hug, but if you want to win a match, a kendo stick on a pole match, you're going to have to beat the beautiful Bliss until she's a bloody mess. Literally.
See, I sort of see what they were going for with the whole, like keeping Bailey's character the innocent,
No, it's
non-violent
stupid.
one. But
And
it
you
was
would say that
awful.
wearing a Bailey band.
Well, it's stylish,
It's
and
gay.
And you can slap it on
Nothing
people.
wrong with
Exactly
that.
like this.
But
It's mine now.
wow, for me, you know how many times Alexa Bliss hit Bailey?
A lot.
Any number.
Nine.
5 times.
9.
5.
I was just counting the amount of times I'd like to be hit by her.
Or how many times would you like to be hit by her?
Oh, I lost count. I lost count, mate.
Give us a figure, quickly.
500.
Well,
It's a bit
she
far off.
definitely didn't hit her 500 times. You were the closest. It was 8. 8 times.
Do I get anything?
Whack, 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 whack. Kaplunk!
Yeah.
I think that was only 7. So kaplunk!
I'm not sure. I wasn't counting.
So, you'll see on the edit. So,
it was bad.
It was a bad
It
match.
was bad,
Yeah.
pointless. And it proved
Like-
your theory that nothing on a pole,
Nothing on a
pole
pole match
match.
ever works.
unless it's a
Of
dildo.
which I'm sure we'll hear a lot about later in the rant,
think-
But
I think the problem with Bailey, and I think the problem with Bailey for me goes back to the fact that I think they dropped the ball with her when she first won the title.
Yep.
Cause
She won it
a
too
chara-
soon.
Yeah, she won it
But
way too
remember,
soon.
we can touch on this on the State of Raw. We are just chatting about
All
the
right,
Extreme
yeah, I'll
Rules
touch on that
match.
later. But yeah, the match itself was, it did prove my theory that anything on a pole matches, unless it's a dildo, sucks.
of course.
So once again, Schofield, you are a genius! Glorious! Da, 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 da,
You're gonna
da, da, da,
have your
da.
baby
He
band.
is glorious!
You're gonna have your
Slap me.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of that band. Great match, though. From one bad to one good. Still cage match. Cesaro, Sheamus,
That was good.
Hardy
Yeah.
Boys.
Exactly.
Incredible.
And you're Jeff Hardy killing himself yet again.
Yeah.
Which is just,
It was something like a whisper in the wind.
Whisper in
I've
the wind.
never heard it being called that.
Really? It's always been called
Seriously.
that.
Has it really?
Yeah.
I must have been living in a bubble.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
when
yeah,
Michael
yeah,
Cole was
yeah.
like, he's hitting with the whisper in the wind, I was like, what the bloody hell is that?
It's always been called that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
been, yeah.
Well,
I remember JR
okay.
saying
I'm
it,
surprised you don't
That's
know
my
that.
something new for the day. I didn't actually know that move, was called that. It was a great move. It was a great spot. There was many other good moments. I thought it was... I loved the fact that Jeff Hardy got himself out, climbed back in to save his fat shit brother.
Yeah. And to anyone who didn't think that makes sense, of course it made sense. You need both people on the outside.
Yeah, to win.
If Jeff got back in, it means he wasn't on the outside. So therefore,
Yeah, it was good.
Is it just me or is that easy to understand?
I think
Yeah.
I think
Right.
people were pissed off because you can still win just by walking out the door. So why not just walk out the door?
I'd
Just
say
going
for,
over the top.
I'm going
That's
to
the only
be
stupid
old
thing.
school and say that cage matches should never, ever be won by a pin, a submission. It should only be by the door or climbing over.
I'm fine with pin and submission. I think they should get rid of the door.
No,
Yeah,
see,
yeah, the,
I
door
think
thing needs to
I
go. The whole
think
climbing
pin, I
over
think
is a
pin
good
and
thing.
submission ruins it. What is the point of a cage if you can win like you win in a singles match? What's the point?
It's to keep it contained.
Yeah,
It's
like-
Yeah,
and,
but it's-
and the idea it makes it more
and then,
intense.
and then it's
so,
a
for the
coward's
match,
way out
so-
to climb the cage.
Well, I enjoyed it. I thought it was very old school. The actual match was, reminded me a lot of late 90s. Sheamus and Cesaro have got it on point.
Yeah.
And I was
Great,
I
yeah.
was shocked, actually, by that.
Really? What shocked that
Well, they won.
that the
Yeah.
match was going to be good, or
No, I was
That's
shocked
what
that they won.
Oh, right.
I didn't expect them to win, actually. And I'm very happy because I think you deserve it. You deserve it.
It's
Yeah.
overused,
Wow,
that
nice.
chart.
Accordingly, you don't tad them. But
Burps
with
to the
that all
face of
being
their
said,
achievements.
there weren't really a lot to chat about with Extreme Rules. You had Rick Swan, Sasha Banks versus
That's a bit of a
It
nothing
was
thing.
just
no,
it was there
Nandar
to give
and,
Sasha something to do. So.
It was alright, weren't terrible. Actually, one match, and I'll leave that 4-hour report, what's coming up very soon in the 205 live report. But the cruiserweight competition between Neville, the submission match,
Oh, yeah,
That was good.
yeah,
and
that was
Austin
good.
Aries
Yeah, that
was
was
Very
incredible.
different tough match.
But let's talk about the biggie. 5-way dance. Samoa Joe.
Shit, yeah, that happened, didn't
Bray
it?
Wyatt.
I was
Finn
thinking, what
Balor.
was Reigns doing? Oh, yeah.
Reigns. It was
Amazing.
and
It was amazing
Great
match.
match.
It was
yeah.
brilliant.
it was
I remember
awesome.
stuff
You
that
called
happened
it.
now.
You were spot
did,
on.
but at least-
I every now and then I have
Is that,
my
I mean,
moments.
like, most of the time, Sam, you're pretty, you know,
I call that a hype
But-
moment.
hype moment.
You get it?
I mean, I think instead
Rowdy
of a
Roddy
graphic, we should just
Haslam's
get
hype
Rowdy
for
Roddy
life.
Haslam's
Is he?
arse on camera.
Oh,
For-
yeah.
Hype! Hype for life.
Are we
But
looking
yeah,
at-
basically, it was an insane match. There were so many spots.
It's good.
You know, I loved the ending. Ending was awesome.
Yeah, the ending was good. Yeah.
Choking out Finn, genius. Loved it. It was just,
It
you
was,
know,
it was great because there were so many spots where you thought like every person could win. You know,
Yeah.
at various different points.
I thought Seth Rollins had it in the bag, I'll be honest. And that frog splash,
Oh, yeah,
my
that's good,
God.
yeah.
that was class. Just, and I'll give the man credit where credit's due. Even Roman Reigns had an alright spot in the match. Yes, we've seen him
he's
spear
there.
one guy, but to spear two through the side, that even for me. And yeah, that's pretty badass. But would have been even cooler if you were a fucking heel. Do it! Turn into a heel, you muck! Great match, good pay-per-view. Let's soldier on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
cool.
we touched upon, we touched upon 205, but before we do 205, I've built up quite an appetite.
Yeah, I think I have as well.
Starving,
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
I can smell something absolutely beautiful.
I can smell what the Rock is cooking.
They've
Yeah.
had a refurbishment as well.
They have had a
Well,
refurbishment.
yeah, you know.
I send you,
Definitely going up in a while.
and I'll give credit where credit's due. He took me to the Valley of the Beast, and
did.
this guy can
He
eat.
did.
It's a machine.
He did.
He
And
can-
you lost! Great stuff.
I give you the Raynham Cap!
Hello, welcome to the Raynham Cafe.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks mate.
Fucking missed you.
Thanks mate. It's good to be back. Good to
Fucking
be back
great.
where I belong.
I've got a new little set here, a little bit, you know.
Exactly.
What the Rock
Whoa.
is cooking.
Tablecloth. I mean,
Yeah,
what
I
else
know.
has changed since I've been gone? I mean,
I spent a little bit, you know.
what?
Spent a little bit. I also actually hired someone because I needed someone while you were away.
Whoa, a discussion would have been nice.
Yeah, well, he's
What's
a bit,
he like?
bit of a noob. Bit of a noob, bit of a wet blanket, but he's alright. I think we can mould him like clay, like soft putty.
Can we push him around a little bit and stuff?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I did all last week. Last time
Really?
it was actually really funny. I just
Really gets me.
ripped the
right.
shit out of him. It was really
It
good.
really does.
So yeah, I think his name is
Guys, hey,
Are you
Kelvin
nice to meet you. I missed last week. I've seen
good
pictures.
to meet you?
Donovan.
Say hello.
Thanks.
What are you?
I don't like him.
Well,
I'm just trying to
get
let us
used,
love the show.
you get used to him. He's our biggest fan.
Alright, well, just like don't do much and just like yeah.
Got it.
So, big shout out has to go to the big man Doug, the conqueror. Went to the Valley of the Beast and conquered Tugboat, and he is the champion. So, hang on, where's your belt? Belt?
Oh, I thought you gave me literally no budget. I mean, I wasn't
Doesn't
even
matter.
invited. To the
Doesn't
show.
matter. You should be spit shining my fucking belt.
I mean,
spit shining it with a nice soft cloth every day when you wake up. Oh, what do I need to do? I need to.
I didn't think they did it. I'll sort. I'll
and
sort
get
something
it.
out.
Go,
Right.
just go get
Like
something.
5 minutes.
Get whatever you can. I need something.
While he does that, alright, let's talk about who we got this week.
Yeah, it's a personal favourite of mine actually.
Yeah, I know
I
it is.
mean,
So we'll let
she's-
you introduce who we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. Here's the video.
Get the sandwich done. So See, we've got Maria Canellis, topical.
What a
We've got-
babe.
Yeah, we forget about whoever that bloke is she's always with because that's irrelevant.
It looks a bit like Kelvin, actually.
Yeah, but have you ever seen Doug so happy as in that video?
So
I don't even think like Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar having a makeout match would be as good as that to Doug. But where's that fucking shit? Oh,
what'd you get?
You know, it may not be pizza based, but really, that
You do find it.
goes to your eyes, goes to your.
don't
I
lean across me.
had to do things to do that. I mean, it's not. No, I'm still here to help. I don't want to talk about it.
It's
but
nice.
You're
It is
talking too
nice.
much.
Sorry.
Just remember next time you gotta get one made. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear about
This-
budget. We do pay you.
You don't pay me. no.
We do with hate. We
Yeah.
pay you with
Yeah.
hate,
Yeah, that is
and you
true.
should make a belt out of the hate.
That's true.
It's
Okay.
like
For,
5
for the
minutes.
record, I don't want you here.
But
And I accept that criticism. I mean, it's my fault that you're.
yeah, I mean, I feel good though. I feel good.
Mm.
I definitely feel good.
Is that?
I'm a
Good.
beast. I'm a conqueror.
You're the champ. You're the man.
I feel fucking blessed. I mean, you know, just like I don't feel like anyone can step up to me right now. Really.
No one can, though.
And
Never.
try and out-eat me. I don't think
So-
they'd even be able to finish the meal that I put in front of them like the last guy did. I mean, to be fair, Sam, the tugboat, the captain of that couch, he did well. He did well, but he had no business being in the Valley of the Beast with me.
No business
No
whatsoever.
business at all.
And he's learnt that lesson now.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll defend that to the end. Speaking of food,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sandwich.
we've got a sandwich.
beautiful sandwich.
The peanut butter and fluff sandwich, which we got that sandwich and we still didn't really know what it was.
I thought it was a rib.
Yeah.
I thought him
Yeah.
saying peanut butter and fluff was a euphemism for her
Vagina
Yeah. You
of
know,
some sort.
You know.
But that
Her
would
lady
have been a
garden.
sandwich that I would have been. I mean, I would have.
Chow down on that. Oh. I mean, how happy did she look to see me as well? I mean, she must have been having second
I
thoughts.
would have enjoyed it. Sorry.
What?
So,
You don't look like it.
where's the
Have you ever
sandwich?
seen one?
Honestly, why are you even here? Where's the sandwich?
Where's the sandwich?
I
Blank
got the
table.
belt.
Where's our sandwiches? Oh,
Oh, you cut them into little
hearts.
little hearts
For Maria.
as well.
for Maria. Is that for my?
That's,
I just I love.
Or is that because she's with that guy?
I love you so much. You know, you all love Maria. I just feel hearts so much.
too soppy. Don't do it again.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna actually intern.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can hold this. Hold. You can never have that. That's as close as you're gonna get to that.
Clean it a bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Get a nice tack cloth.
yeah, don't put it on your shoulder.
sorry.
Yeah, just hold it. Hold it like a referee would.
Yeah.
Hold it up in the air.
And stay like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So, let's get down to the business then, Doug.
I'm going to be honest, I've never tried this sandwich.
No, I haven't either. You'll see fluff. Oh, fluff, for those of you that don't know, we probably should describe that. Fluff is like a marshmallow spread. So we've got
Different.
peanut butter and marshmallow spread for the English viewers.
Nice and gooey.
Nice and gooey. Let's hit it.
Let's give it a dash.
Chin chin. Good lord. No, what? That's actually really good.
Right, really good.
I imagine this is what Mike Bennett gets to taste after she's had a few wines. And probably makes her face glisten about as much as that dress does that she wears. Doug. Sandwich. Doug.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. You were
Oh.
thinking about Maria well.
Maybe.
I've told you, right? Spending an entire workday on her Instagram is obsessive.
It's only mainly every lunch break, so
I'm gonna.
it's just making me think about her.
Doug. Doug, mate.
Sorry.
Yeah. Right. Thoughts on the sandwich. Let's focus.
Well, I went for a crunchy peanut butter. And I think that really goes well with the soft marshmallow, just like her soft, voluptuous, peachy arse. With the glistening dress. Just in that soft.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So I give it a very, very solid review. Not a sandwich that I've had, which probably isn't something that we'll see in the Raynham Cafe, especially not in these parts of Essex
Right.
don't get this. So, for me, Doug, it's not beating Bull Dempsey.
No.
But come on, it's beating Rock Andrews, isn't it?
Yeah, oh well, it's beating him into the ground. It's beating Scott Steiner as well, to be fair. It's beating that stupid idiot.
The fucking Vince Russo of the sandwich.
Yeah,
world.
Sandwich world. Fucking dickhead.
So,
I'm gonna have a tomato and avocado bagel. Why are you just being all boring and weird? Why are you putting on a pole, you dickhead?
yeah.
Nothing works on a pole.
So with that
Right.
said, is it reveal time?
It is the reveal time.
Wait, whoa. Hang on a minute. Maria Mike Canellis,
Yeah.
Peanut Butter and Fluff.
Fluff,
True Love, Sand, Wish. Did you write this?
Yeah, no, I got him to write this. I trusted you to do like
I tried to
Three
find a
things,
bell.
So we are going to have to have
I mean-
a serious conversation about this.
Can I have a bit of sandwich? I haven't eaten all day. I'm starving.
No.
you don't deserve it.
Hang on.
This is
No.
yeah, a bit.
Champ.
There we have it. Michael Maria,
Sandwich.
Sandwich. Number 2 on the board. Peanut Butter and Fluff. I'd never heard of it. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Doug's still the champ. He's still a prick.
It's been amazing. Right. I should actually do that other thing, don't I, with all them 205 guys. To be
I just
fair,
ignore it, to
I'm
be honest.
going to sack it off now, to be fair. I think there's a guy that can do a job.
Yeah, well, you don't want to waste your time.
Pass
on
it on to
shit.
him and everything like that. More of a Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman fan, and they're never going to get down to 205, are they? Jesus Christ! I mean, imagine Braun coming out skinny as a rake at 205. Never would work.
I just can't see it.
Shut up! So, anyway.
Do you want to go do that?
Actually, I've got a surprise for you. We're going to have a party.
Sick, I love parties.
I gave the intern 4 jobs to do. Hopefully he's got this last one right. Right, so you ordered the strippers and the party guests, right? They're all on their way, right?
They're on their way.
They're on their way.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Are you sure? If you're lying, it's going to cost you a job.
Best party you've ever seen.
Yeah, best party. Well, I can't wait. There better be some Newcastle Browns for my boy Neville, the one good guy
Yeah.
in, 205.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Did you
wait.
give him my usual party requests as well, like the stuff I like to have?
Yeah, all the extras.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Dempsey sandwiches, yeah.
Yeah, Bull Dempsey sandwiches. He's got something. Maybe he's got some hope.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa,
Let me
whoa.
go check on the guests.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. Go
Yeah.
get them.
Alright, well,
Everything like that.
We'll get closed up and everything. A couple of free drinks.
Yeah, we're gonna get checked in. Everything like that. He's gonna go get the guests. It's gonna be a wonderful time.
You see that?
Back to the couch.
Eat safe.
Always.
Hey! Yes, as you've heard it, he no longer wants to be called Bad News Doug. He wants to be called Doug the Conqueror. Yeah.
It seems
Really?
fair. Yeah, it seems fair.
Well, it hurts, but
That's more
there
work.
was so much cheese. You don't understand. He didn't move for 3 hours. I took him to his limit, but well done. And as always, it's just nice to see lean, mean Wilkie back. I mean,
I missed him. I did.
yeah, I did. I mean, that intern, they got to sack him off.
I don't know. Like
Excuse me?
he serves his purpose.
Their intern is awful.
Yeah.
He's just, diabolical.
Rem boy.
It's all for
Ram boy.
Smells of a traitor, if I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And you know what? That is the most loved sandwich I think we're ever going to have on this
It's a
show.
very loved sandwich.
very
Very loved sandwich.
Beautiful.
Love
So,
Mention number 2.
with that all being said, it's now my time to get smug. Because it is the #1 show. I give you the State of Raw.
State of Raw.
The state of Raw.
State of Raw.
State of Raw.
What the bloody hell is going on in Raw? Raw! He likes it raw on a Friday night. So, Raw.
It's good.
Wow.
It's been good.
Come on!
Yeah.
It's been good, right?
been
Fuck's
alright,
sake,
it's been
Sam.
alright.
It's been good. Your stupid fucking Monday Night Raw has been a good show. Are you fucking happy, you cunt?
Yes! Yes!
No.
Yes!
It's been alright.
Yes!
It's been okay.
Yes!
It's been alright.
Yes!
It's taken 7 episodes for it to be good.
7 episodes taken 7 months.
wasn't-
Dave nailed it. Raw, it doesn't matter. That Raw could go on for 6 hours. That's how good Raw is
Oh,
these
please
days.
don't.
No.
It
Don't
is
do that.
awesome.
Don't
It's
do
off
that.
the chain. I'm going to name a couple of things, just speedball them on what's been the bollocks about Raw. First of all, the Titus brand. Unbelievable.
That's a really weak.
I've
thing to start.
enjoyed. No, because
Have everything Raw's done.
we
That's
are
really
really
good.
Look. We are building slow and building big, right? Titus brand. I've enjoyed. Ha, 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 ha. That is how you get a foreign guy over. Not putting a gum shield in his mouth. Just saying. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the Titus brand.
It's been alright. It's not been amazing. No.
Well, you know,
It's been a good use.
I tell you what has been
it
good.
gives him and like Apollo something to do.
It's the most relevant Apollo Crews has been since he
Exactly.
arrived.
We touched upon it.
Probably the most relevant Titus has ever been. So
Oh, how
apart from
dare
that,
you.
apart from the time he opened
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
that and the time he opened mouth kissed his little son. So,
Not
you
your
know,
son.
Exactly.
And he stalked his son.
Exactly. Tenderly.
If you don't believe us,
I don't know.
here it is. It's a very intimate photo. But I love you. I would sign up to the Titus brand. Not just that. We have had, as we said, Sheamus and Cesaro have been killing it. Hardys have been solid. The club have got better. Club have got a lot
Club
better.
haven't been doing much though.
They haven't been
that's
doing
a-
much,
sort of
but
cruising along.
the way they look, the way they're presenting themselves, once given that push that they deserve, I can see them doing big
I
things.
think there'll be a big
They-
storyline for them coming up soon.
They had a Raw exclusive like WWE.com where they badmouth how they're being booked, and it was brilliant. Like, you should go on the internet and watch it. It's really worth it. It's only like a minute.
You should go on the internet.
Yeah, go on the internet and have a
Go on
look.
the
It's
internet.
really, really good. But not just that. Seth Rollins.
Finally getting over as a face.
He's gone back.
getting
I wouldn't say finally. He's been getting over as
He
a
has
face.
it.
But they
He's
haven't
still-
given him anything with substance since Triple H. And now, one of the greatest lines I've heard in wrestling. Yes, you slayed a king, but you haven't slayed a god. And I am a god. Yes, you are, Bray Wyatt. And not only for the fact that you're sticking it up, JoJo, you're just a god. You are a god. You are the eater of worlds, and I
Eater
love
of
you.
booty.
I mean, what a statement.
It was good, but like I'm not really that enthusiastic about their feud. Like it's gonna be alright.
God, you are such a Daniel Bryan fan.
I'm
It's
not. No, I'm
painful.
not saying what. It's not even linked to Daniel Bryan.
It's unreal.
It just doesn't get me. That
Two
excited.
great wrestlers
So,
battling it on the mic and showing what they can do in the
yeah,
ring.
but it just doesn't excite me.
Schofield, come on, back me up. Excite you?
I can't say. It's good.
Exactly.
It's not bad. It's good, but like it's just it's nothing that's gonna make me go. Oh my god!
What, you
We
don't
have-
think this will elevate into...
Seth maybe, but like for me it feels like a stepping stone rivalry for Seth and another reason for Bray Wyatt to say something that doesn't mean anything because he's going to lose.
Yeah.
They just
But
need
what
some
about if
bad
Bray
guy
wins?
and then
If Bray wins, sure,
Fair
but
enough.
like at this point, like we're so used now to seeing Bray Wyatt say all this stuff and then it ends up losing. Like the closest he got to all that being turned around and him having a killer run was when he won the title, but then he lost it at Mania and all that died. So it's very difficult to get excited about a rivalry with Bray Wyatt currently because I don't feel like it's gonna.
they've got a lot of work to do for people to get invested with Bray.
Yeah.
I think, so.
And not just that, another good storyline. Who would have thought that a teddy bear suit would be so entertaining to watch week in, week out? Is it Ambrose? Is it someone else? And finally, Curtis Axel is alive! And so is Bo Dallas!
Yeah.
The Mrs. Entourage! Yeah!
That's
Yes!
gonna be so good.
Yes! Yes! And a grandfather clock. Come on.
Can I just say I fucking hate the teddy bear?
And I enjoy the teddy bear. My only problem with the teddy bear. Now, everyone at home, feel free to look this up. But I am convinced the teddy bear is actually Jerry from Tom and Jerry. And it's actually a Jerry costume. And it's a mouse.
I mean, it's not, but sure.
Look at it. It looks like Jerry.
It looks like a bear.
I think it looks like
I
Jerry.
agree
the
with
mouse.
Adam, it looks like a bear.
I love the fact that he has his own Titantron. That was awesome.
Yet another feud I couldn't give two shits about, really.
Well, I can give
It's
two
great
shits
that
about you.
It's great that Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are doing something.
Yeah.
but-
Exactly.
So-
Positives. It is positives. They're
Although,
getting used.
like, when he came out...
I believe.
When he came out and had that match with Finn and had this much more aggressive side, he had a beard and everything, I was convinced he was going to join Bray.
Yeah.
Well,
Which would have been...
That would've been
Rowdy
great.
Rowdy's been calling it for years, and I've shot him down
Exactly.
so
being
long.
Like, wasn't it being like sort of like Brother Bo? That would have been great.
Brother
but-
Bo.
Yeah. Imagine that.
You know, but not just that. I've enjoyed
It's
it.
me, Brother Bo.
I think it's been an alright storyline. I quite like the way that Miz had to suck up to try and win Maurice back. I thought it was old school. It was a bit 80s.
I like them doing this entourage thing.
Yeah.
It's quite cool. Yeah.
And to be honest, even Ambrose has been bearable. So if you can make Ambrose bearable, you're doing the right thing.
You're doing all right.
So, not just that, we have had Roman Reigns. I don't
Fucking good promo.
I don't like the guy.
The promo this week.
He
was
done a
good.
great mug off on Joe, and then got completely bitched in a match because of the return of Braun! I'm not finished with you yet. I'm not finished with you yet. Yes, 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 yes.
God knows.
Oh, I just love that man. Love him so much.
I'm pretty sure that crowd is slowly getting naked.
Yeah.
It's so hot in here.
I'm losing my sight due to sweat, but you know, hey ho, show must go on.
Power on.
Winter's coming, Sam. It's fine.
So Braun Strowman's back, brilliant,
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Confirmed match.
Much earlier than expected.
and we will chat about the pay per view later. But yeah, welcome back, Braun.
Back
Great. It's
Braun.
actually a point to watch Raw now because Braun's on it. So
How dare you? I mean, you can't say that. I'm sorry, but there's been and I will actually say, bar James Ellsworth, I know there's a few people in the room that's going to really hate this comment. But my MVP on Raw is the Drifter.
Oh, no.
I am down with Elias Sampson. I'm ready to walk.
Drifter is.
I'm ready to walk with
The
him.
Drifter is an example of one of those characters that because there's always those characters that work brilliantly on NXT but don't work on the main roster. Tyler Breeze is probably the prime example.
Yep.
The Drifter is a character that doesn't work in NXT because of the style of what it is, because NXT's fans are a very wrestling heavy fan.
Yeah.
But works brilliantly in WWE because Raw and SmackDown is always going to be a bit more ridiculous than NXT, and it just fits.
And you know what I liked about it? I did not see him. Like, he got involved in the Dean Ambrose thing, beat him a few times. I thought, that's nice for his character, even if they were helping hands. But then to attack Finn Balor,
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
was.
here we go.
I'm surprised they're going that
when
route,
you lot
but-
of bad mouth Raw saying it's so predictable, rah, rah, that was not predictable.
No.
I watched that and I was like, wow, okay. They're going for this, even if he gets squashed. What a great rivalry to have as your
I mean, they're
first
doing,
one.
some, they're doing some interesting things with him, and he's got a good looking character, but he's not the best wrestler.
He's got a great
So-
voice, I don't care what you say.
All
Corey
right, but
Graves.
like his actual in ring work is
I
not very
love
good,
how
so-
much Corey Graves shits on him. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah, it's
funny.
brilliant.
It is.
So funny.
But like for me, another thing what Raw, and I said it last month, I love Booker T. Keep Booker T on there. Don't bring back David Otunga.
He's better than David Otunga.
He's
so
been
it
awesome.
was-
Like, he really has brushed up on all the shit he got wrong originally when he done it.
Yes.
I don't like him on commentary. I feel like it feels
The death
odd.
stares alone.
You've got to admit he's better than David Utunga. Fucking hell.
You
Yeah,
know,
but the-
he looks
yeah,
at
but
Corey
it's-
Graves when Corey Graves gets a text and he's like that.
For me, Booker T distracts. Like you'll have this whole dynamic, and it just sometimes it feels like he says stuff which is just what. And yeah, I'm not a fan. Like that's just me.
But not just that, we also, what has been really good on Raw, you have had, well, I just, you know, and this is possibly one of the biggest talking moments. Samoa Joe, obviously he won out Extreme Rules. Now, in Loose Trunks history, I think this has possibly been one of the biggest posts we've ever had. We had 415 people react to Samoa Joe choking out Paul Heyman.
Wow, thank you very much.
And I mean, one, thank you for commenting and liking. And so many of you think Samoa Joe is going to Suplex City, but it got all of us excited that moment. It was a great promo.
The whole thing like that, the stare down with Lesnar and then the eventual chaos.
Yeah.
Whatever hopefully happens on the Raw after we film this, which I imagine is going to be a damn good one, at least in terms of Joe and Lesnar. It's going to be good. I'm pumped.
The fans have said. So this is one of my favourites. Is from a guy called Brendan M. Robinson from Alabama.
Alabama.
Suplex City.
Is that what he said?
Dash. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Good comment. I loved it.
Say
Also,
no more.
one guy from parts unknown, because I couldn't
Is he
find
actually-
out. Well, I don't know where he's
His
from.
Facebook said parts unknown.
If you don't put up where you're from, I'm just going to say you're from parts unknown, so you belong with Papa Shango. But he's called Martin Sanchez, and he's created his own language. Rather than going ha 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 ha, he's written yeah 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 yeah. That's what you get, Paul Heyman. Love it. Yeah 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 yeah. Imagine you're on a date and a girl says
like a laugh or
yeah. A girl says something funny to you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Google Translate. There, mate.
I love
Is
it.
he just someone who's very, very posh? yeah.
Well, it could be. He's from parts unknown.
There you go.
And then finally, what could be my favourite ever name for a guest, right? He's from Florida. John Williams. Now, I know what you're saying. What's funny about that, right? In brackets, the Kid and Psycho.
John Williams, the Kid and Psycho.
That's his name on Facebook.
That's his name. Love it. Absolutely loves it.
gets some
He's a
weirdos,
kid
doesn't
and he's a psycho and he's from Florida. What could go
And he's
wrong?
named after a composer.
But he did write a very interesting one. Samoa Joe will either wake up in NXT, TNA Impact, or all the way to Japan, which will be a long visit to the hospital in Japan. However, either way, I don't think Joe will be attending Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view, but instead sleeping in a hospital.
Wow.
I liked it. He's clearly thought a long time what he wanted to say, and he went for it.
Clearly about 9 years old, but yeah, he's put some effort.
Amazing.
You're picking on the 9-year-old.
But thank you for commenting. I love reading them, and if it's good, I will always read it out. And Adam will shoot you down. So, cool moment. Now, let's not forget. We briefly touched upon it. That you've done Schofield in.
Taxi.
It's gone.
So, Kurt Angle's been having the month from hell. Corey Graves been getting texts. Now, I don't know whether these texts are picture messages, but every time he looks at the phone, it's like Kurt Angle's seen naked pictures of himself eating duck pancakes and he's horrified. You know, there's something going on. First of all, who is texting Corey Graves? Who do we think?
Triple H.
No idea, but I'm very
I reckon
interested.
it could be Triple H. Because they're
Just Nicky Malwater.
I was first.
Fucking buy your own.
Well, you have some prosecco if you want.
So, who do
I
you-
reckon it's Triple H because I reckon they're eventually building to a match between Triple H and Kurt Angle.
Schofield?
I reckon it's building up to some form of match for Angle. I have no idea what though, which I'm fine with because I'm enjoying this slow build to whatever this is going to be.
And Dave, who do you think?
No, I think it's got to be either Triple H or Stephanie.
Okay, so we all agree, because I actually think it's Triple H as well. I think they're building up for a match between him and Angle at SummerSlam because it's a big seller. And there's a very long history between why Triple H wouldn't like the geezer who used to hit on his missus for fun. You know? And Stephanie, come back on TV. I miss looking at you.
I miss looking at her, but I don't miss listening to her.
Oh, I could listen to her all night. All night long. All night. But yeah, not just that. He's been playing Detective Angle. And that's been on possibly the biggest talking point on Raw.
See, I remember back in the day, you know, the whole Austin Rikishi angle.
Yeah.
And that, for me, if you're going to do the Who Did It angle, it's good, for me, it's got a lot to live up to because that, for me, was just done so well. So when this happens, I'm always going to compare it to that.
Yeah.
That's the problem that I have as an older fan.
But what are we talking about, quickly?
Are we possibly talking about who has been knocking out Enzo Amore and Big Cass?
Yes, we are. He's a detective, people.
Hey,
Detective
he's
On
Dave.
the Fashion Police, I
It
think.
should be.
Yeah. So,
Fashion Police.
not just that, but I think it's been interesting.
It's been
For the
it's
first
been-
2 weeks, you had Enzo laying on the floor like a bitch. 2 weeks later, you had Cass laying on the floor like a bitch. Then they threw in the Big Show. Big Show's magically appeared. We thought he'd retired. We gave him a thank you goodbye speech.
Nope.
He's back. I mean, how, when, why? I'm glad you're back.
He's got a beard.
I mean, yeah, well, he had a beard
had a
before
beard
he
before.
left.
He's got a longer beard.
So, he essentially now, the betrayal has happened because at the end of this case, we found out that it wasn't the revival. No! It wasn't the Big Show. No! But it was. He's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Big Cass. Boom! Out the way, little man! Because you know what you've done? Clearly, by last week's Raw promo, you fed him crap. 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 Crap.
What?
How many times, Cass, did you want to say the word crap in one of the best promos I've ever known? He
good.
said it a lot.
It's good, yeah.
It was a great promo.
Great promo.
Great
And, you
turn.
know, there was a lot of emotion in there. It was
Yeah.
good, you know, and you actually
was
did
very
feel
good.
sorry for Enzo. Like,
Yeah,
it
I
get-
mean, Enzo cried.
like when it get patted
Actually
through
had
his face, and
tears
you're like, oh, like, he's
rolling down his
like,
face.
He's a little shit, but I feel sorry for him.
You know, did we like it? Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. You know, I think from an acting point of view, it was superb. You know, Enzo nailed the part. Even Big Cass as well, his promo as well was just absolutely superb, on point. And I hope for both their sakes, you know, that their careers then go higher. I can't see it just yet, especially not with Enzo, but well, I don't know what's going to happen with Enzo. Like, you know, Big Cass is going to be challenging for a title soon, but what's going to happen with Enzo?
Can I tell you what I think will happen with Enzo? Because they've already teased it with the 2 weeks leading up to it. By not killing one of the greatest beginning intros since the New Age Outlaws, where everyone gets involved, you just put the Big Show as his new tag team
Yeah, but you
partner.
can't
He's
say
7 foot tall,
Big Show.
and you can't teach that. Well, you can when you've got someone who's 7'3",
Yeah.
because you can't teach that either.
I think they definitely will do that, but that's going to be awful. if they do
Well, I
that.
don't know, because the Big Show in the
Yeah, but-
past
yeah, but that gives
is
Enzo-
very good at being funny.
Yeah, but that gives Enzo no character development. Oh, okay, so we just replaced Cass with another tall guy.
No, but if it
and
gives
carries on.
Enzo that title that he needs, I think that WWE have looked at this and gone, Cass is a million miles ahead of Enzo when it comes to wrestling. On the mic, he's now on par. Yes, he's actually holding him back a bit on his development. There's like, let's see what Cass does on his own. Create a new Diesel sort of effect with him. Enzo winning the tag team belt with Big Show wouldn't be bad for either one of their careers. You know, I think it's smart business.
The only thing I want to say is I was there at WrestleMania last year in Dallas.
Yep.
And out of all the pops that happened there, all of them, the biggest reaction of that whole weekend was the Raw after Mania when they both made their debut.
Yep.
Now, in a space of 1 year, they've gone from having the biggest pop and selling the most merchandise to now everyone getting bored and fed up of them. And why is that? Is it because of their wrestling ability or talking ability, or is it their booking? I personally feel as if they've been booked horribly and they could have lasted a lot longer if they were booked right.
I can
Totally agree.
I can agree with that.
They should have won that belt within the first 2 months.
I don't think that. I think
They were white.
I think they should have built up to a big singles match. Like I do think should have taken time, and I think it was right to have them down, and then they finally get that shot, and then they finally do it. But yeah, it's a similar situation. It's a similar situation to Bayley without winning the titles.
Yes.
It's a similar sort of like stop-start thing that they've done, with the exception that Bayley won the title and they didn't.
But the main important thing, Raw guys, we're gonna go like this.
Thumbs up, for fuck's sake.
Come on,
I'm
Ads!
still there. I'm still
No,
there.
you're not.
No.
You're full of shit. What ain't your thumb up?
It could be a lot better.
Oh,
Still.
Thumbs up
fuck
on your Brian's
you!
ass.
My fingers
It's
up.
like
Fuck you.
I'm
Still up.
going with thumbs up mainly because my main beef, that's always going to be my main beef with Raw, is that I still have to wind forward through bits because it's too long. But that's always going to be the case, so I can no longer make it a reason.
Well,
So,
if that is the case, and normally it's during what actually I would say has been a very good division at the moment, and that is the Cruiserweight division. But I'm going to pass you on to the Conqueror and the man who knows everything about everything that is tiny. I give you 205 Live! Yay!
Whoa, yeah! I'm the fucking champ! I'm fucking champ! You're allowed to be there because Daniel Bryan's 205 is fine! Yes! You missed the weight limit! Wait, I'm fucking pissed without this on! This fucking shit was sick! No one's on the level! 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 King of the Cruiserweights! He had a good match. He had a good match against Austin Aries. It was really good. Hey, that's when I'm getting these strippers with sparks. What kind of fucking insert is this? You can't even drink! You can't even drink! Where's the strippers? Where are they? You fucking idiot! Right. Now it's a party. Now it's a party, yeah. How much time have we got left? Yeah. How much time have you got left? I've got to go back to the car. What's the time? What's the time on the party?
See you later, I'm going.
Right, there's something important I've got to do.
Level.
I'm giving up 205.
What?
Don't really want to do it, to be fair.
Don't blame you.
So, it's an illustrious t-shirt, to be fair. Because it is King of the Cruiserweights. I am passing the torch. To who? To this man. Who? Nothing else, Sam Hammond. I'll tell you why.
You deserve it, Matt.
Because you love No I'm Dar. And you deserve it.
Cool guy.
He does deserve it.
Fuck you all, I've got a WWE related show! Woohoo! You deserve it! You deserve it! Let's party!
So, that was an interesting report.
that was.
What the bloody hell was that, knob?
I'm not. Yeah. Well.
Good party. It's a good party, wasn't it? Yeah, good party. Great stuff. No, there was little bits and then we danced. So
You're
great,
scum.
Great stuff. What?
You're scum.
Because I went to a party.
You're scum.
That's because I'm a nice person. That's some party.
You ain't a nice person. You just badmouthed the 9-year-old. You're a terrible human being.
fuck him.
Fuck 'em, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah.
Nice. With that all being said, I've got something very special planned.
I've
Well,
been
I
hearing a
haven't
lot
got
about
something
this.
special planned.
You've literally blown the budget on this segment.
Literally blown the budget.
I've got something huge to do. So I give to you the promo guys with the evolution of women's wrestling. Rowdy Haslam and Callum the Tracer May! This is my house! I'm back! TJ. I'm the boss! I just love cats. What are yours, last kicker back your edge? I was trained in the hot dungeon.
Please welcome the voluptuous, the beautiful, the all-encompassing, the wellness-violating, Eva Marie!
My uncle is like Bret Hart.
B-U-L-O-U-A.
You're the queen of Staten Island.
My name is Carmella, and I am the princess of Staten Island. And I'm the most fabulous diva in the whole WWE. Bada bing, hottest chick in the ring. How you doing? Duh.
Calm down. I'm the goddess.
My lord!
That was beautiful, guys.
I'm a bit
Oh my
turned
god.
With the pay. So good.
They need an Oscar.
Getting very
No,
difficult.
no. They need a
Get
Slammy.
those boys a slam.
Get them a Slammy.
Exactly.
Motion picture of the year. That was unbelievable.
Good stuff. Yeah.
And chatting about all things unbelievable. Last month, something really unbelievable happened.
Don't. Just don't.
It did.
It showed.
title.
How?
I got my title. My title, and I beat you. I did. I got I couldn't really give a shit about that, you know. But I got Kamala, so Kamala.
You have. You have. So, with that all being said, you know what time it is, people? It is Let's Do This! Name that tune. So, Adam, you are the reigning champion. It took you the grief of losing to Kamala
I can't believe
to
you took it
finally
away
wake
from me,
up.
Sam. I was so pissed off from losing it.
Well,
I'm gonna win.
to get you back in the game.
I just
So,
hope my head's
Dave,
in this one.
this week, this month, I have chosen something very irrelevant.
Very irrelevant.
Very irrelevant.
Very
Sandwich.
relevant. And that is... Duh!
Ellsworth style.
A very
Great,
easy,
great.
short buzzer.
Yeah.
Just
Instant. Bang.
Duh!
Duh.
Bang.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
come back. I'm going to win back this title.
Schofield, your buzzer is... What?
What? Oh, we're keeping it easy with the does and the
Oh,
what.
this is a
What,
short
so I've got the
one.
longest buzzer now.
Yeah, but you got the buzzer.
And your buzzer, you already know. It's this glorious man, Kamala! 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 Kamala!
Get that man the Hall of
We
Fame.
are starting this petition.
Yeah.
Petition.
No, it's not,
petition.
no.
We are starting it. Get that man in the Hall of Fame.
He
If you
deserves
agree
it.
with us, I'll be putting a post up on the Facebook, and I might even start a page.
Is he really not in the Hall of Fame?
No, it's disgusting.
Exactly.
That's
It's
mental.
disgusting.
I genuinely
He is a
didn't know that.
Ugandan prince. Look at that little face. Lovely. Love him. Absolutely love him. So, you want to try your buzzer?
Come on.
What?
Duh!
Lovely.
Great.
Here
Short
we
and sweet.
go. Ba 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 ba.
What? Christian.
Yeah! First point on there.
I thought I was a Pete, for God.
Okay.
What? Hulk Hogan.
Yes! Right.
Oh, I got this. I can taste it. I got a two question gap. Got a 2 question cushion.
Okay.
Minimum.
Don't get comfortable.
Here we go. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba.
Oh,
Come on, come on.
It was Dave.
I'm not those most skills like Jax.
Yes! That was like a showcase finish. Wow, that was so much intense. Okay. Here we go. Bang!
What? Diesel. No, I just took that from the
Can't
crowd.
take it. Matt, shut up.
To be fair, I probably would have dropped that if that was correct.
Bang!
What? Tugboat.
No. Bang!
Diesel.
No, it's not Diesel. Just watch what I'm doing. I'm doing a noise, and then I'm pausing, and then I'm doing the same noise. Bang! Bang! Oh, you're retarded.
Oh, no. Duh! Right to censor.
Yes! Yes!
I had no idea.
Oh, God.
Fuck, there goes my
I
cushion.
think I'm probably losing this.
2-2-0. Here we go. Bum, 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 bam, bam. What?
Goldberg.
Yeah,
Oh no, come on out. Was that me?
it was.
Was it Goldberg?
Yeah. And there you go.
Terrible. This feels like it's going to break.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
There we go. And now for the climactic finish. Thank you for signing in for the 7th episode of Loose Trunks. Adam, open your present.
Oh yeah. If this was a fucking Batista finish.
Oh my god. Hurry up, I want to strip and
This is
jump in
really
the
well
pool.
wrapped. This is going to take minutes to open. I'm trying to open it.
Hurry up! Let the heat end.
Really well wrapped. It's a Mr. McMahon figure.
Yeah? Because you consider yourself a writer, and we consider you a cunt.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've been Tugboat. Good night.
I lost Kamala.
Loose drugs, loose drugs, drugs, loose 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 drugs. Olympic remix. Loose drugs, 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 loose drugs.
Still hate you, Adam.
It's too fucking hot in the UK.